Okay, in this video, we are going to solve all of the riddles for the riddle scrolls that the guys gave you during a puzzlement when we first learned about the Glyph door. All of the puzzle scrolls that they give you during puzzlement and the follow-up quests where you learn dropkick and stealth and stuff like that for Naue and Yasuke, they end up in the codex in their tutorials. Riddle scrolls. So we've already solved the vault in Wakasa. We did that during a puzzlement. That was the first one. So this one is the riddle of the arch in Wakasa. Thought it was the actual arch. It's this little island by Haruga Bay. Remember to use L2 to observe it.
Glyph is lit.
So there's the second one. Okay, this is the river in Wakasa riddle. Slithering river cradles the harvest to come, reviving the ruins. So if you start at the ruins, and come across, it started triggering for me when I came close to the river. And we're going to be right here. And unfortunately it's raining in my game, so it's going to be kind of dark. But
Another glyph. I wonder who wrote the riddles.
Okay, this is the Waterfall in Omi. Cascading waters within the arms of Mount Peak, a secret laid bare. So we are starting at Mount Peak. And there's probably a better way to get to this. But if it is, I don't know what it is. Okay, we're gonna just kind of go through. So it's a little running through the wilds, but
The ornament's leading me closer.
basically you want to find this waterfall right here. Then it's right here.
Another glyph.
I'm not entirely sure because I was unable to find a way to climb up from below. So I found coming at it from above to be easier because she wouldn't get all the way up here from any of that stuff there. So I found it a lot easier to go along the top. So ultimately we were here. Okay, the next one is the tide in Omi. Resting by the shore, rocked to sleep by Biwa's waves, their glades and lumber. We are on Lake Biwa. North of Omizo Castle. Yeah, Omizo Castle. I got it by just rowing the lake until I found it, so you'll definitely trigger it if you're on a boat. L2.
One step closer to opening this strange door.
There you go. Okay, this is the Mists in Omi. Mists of Azuchi, a land lost within the lake where cats become lords. So we're looking at a cat island near Azuchi. And we are looking right here.
That's 6 glyphs in total. We're getting somewhere.
Okay, the next one's Watchtower in Omi. Trees try to hide it. They certainly do. Under Watchtower's gaze, Saikoji awaits. Saikoji is right here on Lake Biwa in Omi. And right here at the top of, you can follow this road up, is this little watchtower. And where we're going is going to be in the woods. It is absolutely in the thicket.
I can't be far now.
So be sure to listen to the trinket and watch which direction the light flows. Ran right past it.
Making good progress.
So there you go. Here's Koji. Okay, this one's the sky in Wakasa. Between two rivers, edging forest and heaven, closest to the sky. So I don't know about you guys, but ever since the update, the Titan update, I have not been able to summon a horse. Which means running through these woods has seriously not been fun, because we all know how much she slides. However, it is on the absolute peak in Wakasa, right here, just north of the pagoda. And I have done my best to mark the locations, like the next direction, so there's minimal amount of sliding. We are actually going to be starting on the road, and I will take you through the woods. It's all woods. There's literally nothing around here at all. But it's between this river and this river. Or this river. Whatever. That's where we're going. Do your best to stick to where there's foliage. She has a better chance of making it up. Alright, there's the first one. What color's the next one? Purple. We're going to do our best to stick to the peak. Okay, next one. Yellow. Yellowy, orange. No, 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 no! I hate these woods. Every fiber of my being, I hate them without a horse. They're so miserable without a horse. I don't know why I can no longer summon a horse, but it just doesn't work anymore. I tried actually to go back to the hideout and see if I could like check one out, and you can't do it. I couldn't figure out how to do it. if I could do that, I would get a horse that way. Alright, next one. Blue.
There must be another glyph close by. I feel the ornaments reacting. The ornament's leading me closer.
Alright, so see? Just this rock in the middle of Gall nowhere. This one was awful.
Got it.
There we go. There's this guy in Wakasa one. Okay, this one's the ship in Wakasa. A shattered mountain down Wakasa and Tamba. A great ship waiting. So we are in the shattered coast. I just took a boat around because I thought, honestly, it might be like one of these. And we ended up down here. There's the water right there. It did go off while I was still in the boat, so you don't have to be on land for the trinket to go.
There.
And there's that one. Yeah, there. Okay, this is the silence in Tamba. A path of silence leading wanderers to dive far into themselves. So path of silence is one of the paths that we did. I'm going far enough to see it. Path of silence. We're in the Tamba Highlands. This is the end of the Path of Silence, but I do not recommend starting here because there's a part where I couldn't figure out how to backtrack. You can give it a try, but there was a water part where I couldn't figure out how to climb her up going in reverse. So instead, I started at the Watchtower, and then we're just going to start at the beginning of the path right here. So just come up. So I started at the Yakami Watchtower. So we're here at the Path of Silence.
The ornament feels alive. It's getting less reactive. The ornament's leading me closer.
Swing, please. And it's right here. And this is where I couldn't get her. I couldn't get, going backwards, I couldn't get her out of the pool and up to here. So that's why I don't recommend starting at the end.
10 glyphs illuminated. We're close to getting answers.
Here we go. It's Path of Silence. Okay, the next one is Stone in Tamba by Kamiyama. A stone's heart cracked wide open. Tada Miner's Dream. So we're going to start there. Here's Kamiyama. And here's Tada. And here's the Tada silver mine. We're actually going to be over here. So you can start at, like, probably the Kakuraga is probably fine. That worked out well. I actually started over here because I started at the mine, but... And then you're going to find a restricted little camp. But you can get to it by climbing this area over the side. So I think you can. I took out the top part of the camp. And then got up here, but...
Another glyph.
There's that one, just above the camp. Not sure if you can get up there from there. Yeah, it looks like you can. So if you don't want to take out any of the camp, okay. Yeah, she can get up there from here. So just get up this way. And it's right off the road here. Okay, this one's Sakura in Yamashiro. Yamazaki looms in spring over tree and pink beacon of pearls. Okay, we're starting at Yamazaki Tenshu. I started here and then just go down and over the wall, and we're starting right here. So there it is. And we're going to go up this path right here.
I can't be far now. According to the glyphs on the door, this is the second last to light up. One more to find.
Okay, lost in Yamashiro. Water lost the way. On edge of Agura Pond. Waiting for the fall. So we are on Agura Pond in Yamashiro. And we're over on the east side. Pretty easy to get to through the woods. There's the road, I think is down there a little. It wasn't too bad at all. Not like that other one.
That should be all the glyphs illuminated. Now to see what's behind the big strange door.
Let me see, because I did get here. Yeah, off the road. You just take this road right here. And then veer right, and it's just right in the woods. Alright, so there's Glyph of the Lost, and I'll meet you guys back at the door, and we'll open it up.
Here we go. I'll tell Kinu and Kane getting the statue back to the hideout is part of their training.
Statue of Cassandra. Outdoor cosmetic.
These objects are blunt. Brutal. Who used them? Yasuke would love this naginata.
Isu forged spear?
Like
Isu forged speared, legendary naginata. Plus 5% damage per health segment removal.
Where did these come from? They definitely weren't made here. Look at this tanto. Amazing. It's coming with me.
It's coming with me. Isu Forged Blade, Legendary Tanto. Reduce all cooldowns by 25% after successful assassination. Nice. Blade of Yumminess clue. Beneath the watch of Ekinawa, the earth hides what a greedy eye cannot claim. Where the eagle's shadow meets the rising sun, seek stone hidden from wind and rain. Okay. Like something that would end up here. Yeah.
Look at this bronze. What would Heiji think of it?
We'll have to figure that out. All right. Beware, Seeker. The light that guards this cave is not of this world. It is born of a flame that can't be extinguished. Not easily, anyway. If you've come seeking treasure, I've left some things behind. Take them and forget about this place. If you've come seeking answers, be careful. The light listens, it bends the mind, and it does not forgive. Such places were never meant for mortals. Trust me, your friend Cassandra.
This Cassandra, she's powerful.
Can't get around her. Alright. See if I can't figure something out about the yummy blade. Yumminess blade, whatever that was. We'll be right back. Okay, so from the clue, we're going to start on Mount Ikawa in Tamba, and the important part is where the eagle's shadow meets the rising sun. Well, the important part's eagle's shadow. Rising sun, I don't know anything about that. Because where I live, sun rises in the east. And we are actually going to be underneath the viewpoint, which is sort of on the north. So I don't know about that. But so we're up here. And you can actually see it if you know what you're looking for. And I can't highlight it because Observe doesn't highlight it unless you're closer. And Eagle Vision doesn't really highlight it. But that's where it is. Can probably just fall off there, but probably not the safest way to go. So when you get to the broken bridge, we're just going to come down. And even down here, I had to be, I was testing the Observe, because now I'm on Observe. And it still doesn't. Guard of Yumminess clue. Where stars watch over Yausa, seek beneath the pilgrim's path. Past shrine lanterns guarding dusk lies a stone neither prayed nor seen. Alright, so let's go find that one. Okay, the guard. From where the stars watch over Yausa, seek beneath the pilgrim's path. Past shrine lanterns guarding dusk lies a stone neither prayed nor seen. Okay, so Yausa is here in Key. And the closest shrine is Myokin Shrine, which is right above it. And just like the last one, we're going to search kind of underneath and around the shrine. Which leads us to this. Right here. And the handle. And then we'll go find the handle. Okay, the handle clue. Below the gaze of Onyu Pass, waters concealed treasure for the fearless. Seek the pool where sunlight never goes and shadows drift deep. So we are starting at Onyu Pass Overlook in Wakasa. Saya of Yumminess. Where knowing walls stand, older than memory, sequence opens a doorway for those who seek truth. Alright. Okay, we are back at the Glyph door.
Farewell, Seeker.
What is this? I know I heard her, but am I going mad?
This blade sure feels like a powerful one. And I taste something legendary.
Blade of Yumminess. Plus 250% damage, but can't use abilities. Oh, that's interesting. Alright, well there's the Glyph door and the Blade of Yumminess.